Amulem. Afternoon na kabode, na kushe, na do. Eh? Papa God. Amulem na do, na kabode. Na kabo. Papa God. Na kabo. Na kabo. Some people are they say kabo. Na do, na kushe. You know, the family today, na the 10th of June, 2025. You know, I just want to say belated happy birthday to, Dr. Danke. Um, I don't ever meet somebody way so humble. He's a doctor, academic doctor, very clever guy, very, very clever guy, and so humble. You know, he's an Edwardian, of course. I think he's an APC member as well. Dr. Amadou Denke. You know, such a great personality. Happy birthday. His birthday was on Sunday, the 8th, I believe. And also, gentleman, where I can always say every time, when I remember the good, bad old days in London, where we just start for Camp London. You know, that man, we be the Cambian and the host. They left them tempong them for we them days. Oh my God. Super K, Kareem. Happy birthday to you, Kareem. Maybe the Cambian house. Kareem basically when they come, like we only egg say, this better must come on. Such a lovely guy. Happy birthday to you too. Like when I two, I don't know what if say. For me could I get and it's like I say, I guess although one in Jaga Jaga spirits, the other one in calm, but they've got a very big heart. Happy birthday to you, Super K, Kareem. I wanted to do audio on Sunday, but was a bit tied up, and yesterday as well. The time beats me, so I just say, you know what, it's never too late. Happy birthday to you, Dr. Denke, Amadou Denke, and of course, me your personal bra, Super K, Kareem. I hope say Fatty cook boku boku for you and teach you well as always. Salon people, God. Today I want to talk about shameless politicians meet people we not be seen. We not Bisin DAE at all. I think I don't know. I am missing. We not Bisin DAE at all. We don't care. They just see no more how we turn. It go fever. They don't even care. See how we turn. It go fever. Wait till they worry for. Salon people. God. Salon sorry. Salon really, really sorry. I always they say this. The thing them where we they take as citizens. Hey, them politician there. If not them picking them, they behave so. Where they don't want get sense. They will nearly disown that picking. They will pay for all kind of lesson for make it get sense. We now waiting they give them joy. Now for make we remain stupid, make we not get a clue. Listen to the Hotmail this morning where they talk about Sonko and Faye, Senegal president and prime minister. Say one thing, I don't want to put myself into that bracket. Hopefully, what he's saying that too. But realistically, some people one-on-one with those guys in terms of exposure. But I don't like to talk about education because if you educate, say you cham all the book them, it is the application where they go with. One-on-one, you put these guys in terms of like passion where we get for salon, in terms of like knowing what it take for make a country develop. Honestly and truly, waiting but the ultimate talk. You know able put we and the guy there. Seriously. Seriously. You know able put we and the guy there. But you know the difference? Their people are ready for change. The young people, they embrace change. They see the wind and embrace them. We now, they go tell we say, oh, Chei Koko better pass you, far away. Chei Koko better pass we, far away. Chei Koko, then a parliament. So this day, we don't know who that print we ID card for we election. They say Chei Koko better pass me because it don't thief una money and use them against you back. I think me last audio where I talk about using our stolen wealth to steal our senses. Then a parliament to this day. Pass away people in the kid, they talk, say, oh, now my bio, now me get the contract for me and go print the ID card. Oh, now this person. To this day, we don't know who that prints we ID card. They say Chei Koko better. The people of Senegal, they embraced the change. They embrace it when it comes. One-on-one, these guys, I mean, I don't want to, I hate that. But seriously, when I look at these people, the way they act, yes, they're passionate. Maybe they get some past we. But seriously and truly, I don't think these guys, they beat will. The best case for them or worst case for we, say withdraw. I always tell people like this, and I'm not being arrogant. And please, Una, excuse me if I even want to be arrogant. Una, excuse me arrogance for a split second. Salon people, I get waiting it take for change Africa. I don't give Una instances where the big people, like the guy, the head of ADB Bank, African Development Bank, now Africa, where they talk. But now we don't use we natural assets them, for go take up loan and all that. All those things, they don't make sense. They don't. Listen, Ariana Chiombori, where they talk, Arikana Chiombori, where they talk about Africa they go take debt 10%, 20%, but where the West they go take debt 1%. All those things, I don't blame her. Yes, we need for kind of like think about, the Pan-Africanism. Yes, it is good. But sometimes you do not actually understand why. I know about this. I listen to Kenya and the president. The same thing. Oh, African only debt. That's a lie. That's a myth. Those things alone, they're not real. And to this day, people like Africans and the way they say, oh, Africa with all the riches who get will not need that. That's not true. The very riches are debt instruments. They're debt instruments. Basically, now when you look at, like I said, debt now, they can kill me. If you look at debt as an advance payment, you would never think that debt na bad thing is detrimental to us. If you look at debt as something where they go take in advance, people are not see farm, you will never see debt as a bad thing, as a devil. So when I look at what's they go on in Africa, it kill me. Because I believe I have what it take for change Africa, not only Salon. Just basic advice. Basic advice. The number one Kati Martin, now this democracy, where salon, where they look, and they die. God. Shameless politicians meet people and we know Bisin DAE. If people are really been Bisin DAE, if we been care, so I don't say some people and they were not they know better. This basically shameless politicians meet careless people. People, people that we not care. We not care. How it's any go FIBA. We not care about salon so you be done there. But when we like if we not so man even believe say we generation not able to change salon. We generation not able to change salon. So man believe that they convince strongly. If the right policies, right people and can and give salon 2 years. 2 years. Right people. These politicians, they know, they don't care. Imagine Richard Conte. Now they tell we say if Mohamed cannot do mistake, do what he do 2023. That nonsense way he do 2023. They say no craze do in 2028. Hey boy! Then people they run after them dog there. We should not they watch them. Kelfala Maria they tell we say we not for preempt. Last night they tell we say from the onset the wetman and say nothing not for common the tripartite. But then they tell we say let we not preempt. If we not be no say wetman and don't tell us so why would not be they tell we say not preempt? Papa God. Salon a country we are forfeit for. People no care. Like look, look like an Escoma. Now in your mind for Toxi. Macky Sall. Nana Akufo. Tell and say. Make it left the country. What if he gonna court? The court go play with in case. Ebo! But then they tell we say Samuel Kamara gonna court. Ebo! People in the sit down comfortable one they say Samuel Kamara sell. Ebo! If Samuel Kamara sell, why would not get rid of Samuel Kamara in the APC constitution? It's still Ebo! But we're not a big fool thing anymore. God. Wait me God can put me on this thing for comfort unnecessary stress for myself then thing. Wait it make. I say gray hair and the boss by me. Guys, like it is sorry. People believe. I don't go say someone come and sell. Una not get rid of him. And una go then una say someone come and sell. Una not get rid of him. Chey could take power. Ebo, salon people have una left this carelessness. Una left this bam Bisin business. Una left this bam Bisin business. Una left. This governor in talk, I go kind inside the one. You see, people, the stupidity in the salon sometimes. Governor, first of all, for make like you say the deputy governor say, oh, in pension and for Guillaume, then thing and again, it depends on the regulation as alone. You don't make an condemn am 100% say waiting the deputy governor do was wrong. Again, it depends waiting na the policy about pension in that country. Is it possible for make people when waiting in America, the Western world, there are policies then when they tell people and say they can draw them pension early. They can draw their pension quick before their retirement age, but it comes at a cost. Because they want to discourage you from when you take them. Sometimes they go charge you 20% of your pension, 30% of it. So waiting on the policy, they withdraw all in pension without a charge. Is there a policy in Sierra Leone where allow people for doing? I don't know. But anyway, I'll deal with that. For many, the governor say, oh, the whole world, ever see. No, it's a lie. You see, these are some of the things that when they tell you, say, these guys, they not be exposed. But we'll deal with that at some point. You see, some people I make audio where I talk about Meta, Facebook. I don't know if that's my last audio. I give them as an example. Meta, then they about for sign a contract where they give them about 1,100 megawatts. 1,100 megawatts in just one location for able to run the artificial general intelligence. 1,100 megawatts. Salon require 500 megawatts for electrify the whole salon. 500. Oh my God. Meta, their worth, their market capitalization is $1.7 trillion. $1.7 trillion. We include the assets, include the confidence where people in place on them, including their reputation, including their respect where people in place on them. The market capitalization, $1.7 trillion. Everything. Salon in just Tonkolili alone. Just Tonkolili alone. The iron ore worth 1.6 trillion. Just Tonkolili alone. But yet still Meta, we're worth 1.7 trillion. They're able to put now one location, electricity of 1,100 megawatts. Facebook, 1,100 megawatts. Salon require 500. I listen to KKY. Hey, Papa God. At the end, at the Kapawa ship, Salon people, how disturbing it is. Listen to KKY. The president, she done this. So Whitman and the panic Whitman and 30 days. Then they ask for 50 million. You know them, this mechanic, they say, Wally, bam, 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 what's yo? $50 million. This idiot, we say, people are saying they work na UNDP, then dog they are. They beg for $50 million. A country, even with water alone, marine resources, they say we can make $5 billion every year. I don't say why they talk about the MCC. Remember today. May soul rest in peace. Sorry, Musu. My, oh my. What make we are lucky so bad? You know, we the people and the politicians are lucky, meet up are lucky. We are not serious. We are not serious. These politicians are shameless. They don't care. They're shameless, then we will not be seen there. We careless people, we not be seen. Look what's in the gun with Kapawa ship now. That's how I listen to Abdukago in exchange in David Senge. They say how David Senge in a appointer, in a elect the elector. You dog there. You see, you Abdukago, the election they elect you. When the result? You self now appoint you. When the result? When the result, where can you go to parliament? If na elect, we elect you. Show we the result, ma. Show we. Some people, I want end at the car power ship. You see some people, what's wrong with you now? The government proudly, they talk about, say, then pull a press release. Say car power ship, say, I listen to audio just now where they almost they owe the government $50 million. When I think about this, car power ship, they supply light. I don't do the audio. They pay for una light every month, every day. They buy waiting safe. They pay for una bill them. They top up una bill them. Now think about it. So, una they top up, una buy. The government just or EDSA, they are just middlemen where actually kind of like they monitor, then they pay, collect the money, then car power ship kind of like take the money, then supposed to pay car power ship directly. So they all up una, then they put una in distress back. Where the money wanna take for pay? Where the money wanna take for pay? Where wanna be the charge una light them? Where the money? They all up them, then they can put una in darkness back. Then the government proudly back, comfortable for tell una say, we don't pay car power ship. Then we can't cut the light. Yes! Baba God. Eh? They're comfortable for telling una that. They're happy for telling una that. They're not even afraid for can confront una. Say power ship, they can pull the light. For saying they do all this, for make them find like an avenue for where people like write a project like that they need donor fund. Because us governments will go be so proud for tell una where they default. Us government, they don't even they bend the talk safe. Now because they're afraid una. Salon people them. Any government will not afraid in people them. Then they do anything with them feel for do. Then they alaki una. They're not even the thing safe. They're not even afraid una safe. They're comfortable. Now remember. This money where the Oka power ship so. Nothing where una don't utilize. Una tell me ba, where una be they utilize then thing there? Una not been the pay. Una not been the pay. Una they pay them all up the money. Though now then they can't deprive una. And that light say they go take them back now una hand. Una they talk nothing. Fing. Una yeri fing. Hey, Salon government, they are the most lucky governments in the world. People in they talk, they not be seen there, they not care there. Yeah, this one part, where they talk safe. Somebody say, na boku talk then get. Una sit down politicians them. Like they treat una like dog them. Una they accept them back. No cause for complaint. Una so casual about it. There's something they even afraid una. Eh? Na put on heart there. This is a joke. This is a joke. We don't see country them where they get flawed. Lights in the go. The government within 2 days, 3 days, then they rush for care electricity, go they back. Then they feed them people them. Una, then they all up una, now they all up the money back. They all up the money. Then they proud back for telling us say lights they can go because we not pay. This business that evidence say Baba But when we they talk there, people in the field say, oh, wait never they talk, many listen never themselves like some people we've tried over the years. Tried and I tried and I tried and I tried to make them understand. I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried just to make them understand. The more victimization is up on their back, the more foolish they becomes. The more they pass Balopa una, the more foolish you becomes. The more you succumb to the nonsense. And they know that. Keep them poor so they come begging from us. You go compare a song called and Ibrahim. And I'm not talking about education or whatever. The passion, the exposure, with everything. And not to say the exposure we get, we don't keep and we box them all. We don't actually show una. They are evidence-based. Ibrahim, bring about civic education. The government turn Ministry of Communication and Civic Education. Which is something I don't like to talk. I don't like so many things them where I don't tell you now. Redenomination, currency auction, talk about say the courts can get for Tranga. So many predictions in the way I don't even forget. You know, so the things that we don't come to pass, the way we don't tell you now. Not to say, oh nah, theory and whatever. No. We've said things that we don't come to pass. We don't actually hit una. We don't hit una so bad. So not to guess. You go really compare we and Sonko and Faye. Best case for them and worst case for us. Not all. But there are people who are willing or are willing for the change. They know they sit down there above say they come and get for can give them power. Then they look for lane. Then they sit down and say, oh, the election don't go, result no they but let we move on. They don't do that. There is no way they do that. The people were willing and ready for the change. Search on yourself. Search on your heart. Let me speak to your consciences. Oh, God. Oh, God. Some people, we not get motive for doing what we're doing here. It's for the good of country, to redeem that country, to save your lives. I keep saying these people and they build hospital, but then they use the hospital. These people and they make education, but then picking and they go to the education. These people and they make water for una, but then they drink the water. But there is a judiciary, but we see how Ernest Koba run away from the judiciary. He said the worst person that the race somewhere come up on and choose them. Some people them kill you guys. Oh. Some people I beg una. Salon in better one. It's a touching distance away, not far from we at all. It is not far-fetched. We can go and grab it ASAP. We can do it straight away. It is not miles away. It is just the basic that we need. Salon de be metamorphosed completely. Did it change? We should not let these politicians capitulate us in a negative way. They shouldn't. This is painful. We can do this. The shameless politicians, them when they lie, they don't even care. They don't even care today. They don't even care tomorrow. And the reason why they behave like this, it is because they meet people and we're not Bisin DAE. We're careless about things. If I can't look on a paying, he say, I just wait now for this tripartite done before I launch my campaign. Una feel say this man be ever believe in the tripartite. But a proud back for go sit down before now. They explain about the tripartite and una country, about a stolen election. So people ain't that in my left una get a good day if you can find one. May God bless you now. I want to say God give una patience, but no, not in a bad prayer. Okay. Natata.